and already got our frequency secured and fixing to post it on NetLogger. So yep, hate that dog's barking in the background. I don't know, hopefully they'll get that quietened down.
Is this frequency in use? This frequency in use, N4IAM. CQ40 meters, CQ40 meters. CQ40 meters, 10-4-IAM calling. November 4, India Alpha Mike. Nancy 4, Ida Anna Mary calling. CQ40. 10-4-IAM calling. 4 India Alpha Mike. 10-4-IAM, Chattanooga, Tennessee, calling CQ40 and listening.
Yeah, frequency is in use. This KJ5GVQ. I couldn't quite get to you. We're starting to net the raw ones. Over.
Okay, I did ask, and no problem.
Yeah, roger that. Now, I know you asked, and I appreciate it. Just having a little technical difficulty here.
Well, you seem to have it fixed. And 4 IAM, clear.
All right, Bubba, I was going to say you'd be welcome to join us there.
Well, I might just do that. I was just letting you know that you're sounding fine in Chattanooga.
Oh, roger that. I didn't get your call. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get some things set up there.
That's okay. I can give it to you all in a bit. But it's November 4. India Alpha Mike, N4IAM.
All right, bud. See if we get this thing populated. You say you're in Chattanooga. I'm over in Oklahoma, and we started this net a few weeks ago. Just kind of a general rag chew net, and we pass folks around, say hi. I got it running on NetLogger. I'm hoping it's populating, and we're streaming live on YouTube, so you'll be able to hear what you sound like. Over.
Okay. Because I'm not smart enough to use YouTube. No, I'm blind, and I do manage to get some things done on the computer, but not everything. Over.
Oh, roger that. Roger that. Well, I don't quite know what to say. I kind of feel bad there.
Oh, don't feel bad about anything. I'm just kidding you about, I'm just telling you, I've never conquered YouTube, just put it that way. Really, it's on me, really.
Yeah, roger that. Well, I need to give you a signal report and get you in the log. You're probably about a 5'7" there, 5'7", 5'8" in Oklahoma this evening.
Talk to me a second. I'll give you a signal report off the S meter.
All right, yeah. Audio. This is KJ5GVQ.
KJ5GVQ, you are, Mike Kenwood's giving you a 10 dB over 9.
Oh, roger that, roger that. I kind of got some RF gain backed out of it, so I can't really give you a good one on the S meter, over.
Over.
Oh, I believe we doubled there. Sorry, I was saying I got so much RF gain in there, I ain't gonna be able to give you a good S number.
Oh, that's okay. Let me let you finish getting your note ready. I didn't mean to interrupt you, over. Oh, what's your name?
Yeah, name here is Richard. Richard out of Oklahoma.
And I'm Gary, Golf Alpha Romeo Yankee, Gary out of Tennessee.
Got you there, Gary. I got you in the log, and I appreciate it. You stopping by. Hopefully you'll stick around. Hopefully we'll get a few folks in. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and call, since we're just getting this thing started, and see if we can get anybody to join in with the raw ones tonight. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Victor, Quebec. Calling CQ for a little round the table rag chew net. We'd love to have you join us. We're streaming live on YouTube. If you'd like to join us, come now with your call sign. Well, I don't know if that worked. We'll try it again. CQ, CQ, CQ for the raw ones. We're streaming live on YouTube. Love to hear from you. Please come now with your call sign.
I'll give you mine, Richard. I think you said Richard. N4IAM, November 4, India Alpha Mike, Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Yeah, roger that, Gary. I got you in the log, and I was going to see maybe you might can reach some folks that I can't. Would you mind putting a call out?
Not at all. CQ for the raw one. Started centered in Oklahoma, but reaching out anywhere. If you'd like to join, they're streaming live on YouTube. You can hear yourself. This is November 4, India Alpha Mike.
Well, Gary, I didn't hear anything. I thought I'd heard something way off in the distance. Did you get anybody over?
Yes, except I didn't get your call. Try it again there, the station who did call, over.
Well, it sounded like we might be getting somebody.
QRZ, there was a station calling November 4, India Alpha Mike. I'm listening, over. I think I got did I get to WB8, over? Whiskey Bravo 8, Juliet Foxtrot, what's the last letter? Whiskey Bravo 8, Juliet Foxtrot uniform. Whiskey Bravo 8, Juliet Foxtrot uniform. Can you hear him, Richard?
I could faintly make them out, barely could hear them, but I did get the call and I got them in the log. I believe that's Wallace in Ohio, over. Gary, I'm gonna need you to relay there, bud. I can't make it out.
I'm not doing much better than you are. Tell me your name in Ohio. My name is Gary, Golf Alpha Romeo Yankee Gary. I'm in Chattanooga, Tennessee, over. Okay, Wayne in Southeast Ohio, flying out an ICOM 7000. I'm not familiar with all the ICOM numbers, but it's nice of you to check in. I just met up with the raw ones myself this evening. I forgot your call out in Oklahoma. And it is Richard, isn't it? Over.
Yeah, Roger, that is Richard. Go by Richard, anything. It don't matter. Don't call me late for dinner. I can just barely hear. I get a couple of words now and again, and if you don't mind, pass along to them that I've got them in the log, and I believe I've got that call right. So hopefully bands can change and maybe they can stick around. Over.
Richard said he's got you in the log, Wayne, and maybe conditions will improve if you hang around. And if you don't, thank you for checking in. Over. What was the question? Oh, actually, I forgot it. Richard, what's your call letter?
Oh yeah, my call is Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Victor Quebec. Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Victor Quebec, and I don't know if they can hear me at all.
Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Victor Quebec. KJ5GVQ. Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Victor Quebec. Over. I'm running about 550 watts to a folded dipole. 550 watts to a folded dipole. Over. You say you're running 100 watts. Over. Okay, you're doing pretty good for 50 watts. The band improved between you and me. It has not improved between you and Richard. Over. It sounds good. It's a little hard for me to get an honest report because the band is so noisy. It does weird things to signal quality. Over. I don't know. Sorry about that. And I think I'm getting into my granddaughter's computer. I may have to turn the power down a little bit. I gotta do a little messing around with it.
Well, I don't know. It's just kind of slow go.
Granddaughter's headset.
I wished I could hear that other station.
So, Richard, why don't you give another call and see if you can round up some more. Raw one. M4IAM.
All right, M4IAM. I could faintly hear them up there out of Ohio. I could not really make them out. But we're gonna call CQ. This net control for the raw ones. Anybody anywhere that can hear, we'd love to have you, get you on the log, pass you around, and try to get this thing rolling tonight. We're streaming on YouTube. If you'd like to join us, please come with your call sign.
Whiskey Delta 9, India Sierra Queen, stroke HR9.
All right, I got Whiskey Delta 9. I think it was India something Queen, stroke, I don't know. So come again, Whiskey Delta 9.
Okay, good evening. The phone call is Whiskey Denmark number 9, Italy Sierra, Quebec, stroke Hotel Radio 9, HR9, portable HR9. My name is Don, Delta Oscar Norway. Go ahead.
Roger that, Don. I believe I got you in there. See if this thing will populate. It's kind of running a little slow. It's not giving me your name or anything. This is Richard over in Oklahoma. The Raw Ham. We're streaming you live on YouTube, so if you want to check it out and see what that portable sounds like, you got me curious. How much power you're running there, over?
I'm running about 300 watts, battery powered only, Richard.
300 watts. And where did you say you was at?
I'm at the island outside Roatan Island.
Got you there. All right. Well, I'm running 100 watts out of a FT710 with a fan dipole with the elements pulled in various directions, and it's acting kind of like a guide system for my makeshift mast there, over.
Oh, interesting. And it's fairly flat where you are, right? What state you said you're Oklahoma, right?
Yeah, I'm in Oklahoma. Where I'm at in the state is a little hilly, but nothing too tall there, over.
Roger that. Yeah. Very hilly terrain here, very deep ravines and stuff, you know, and very green and lush. And about 82 degrees today. Beautiful day. Just a gorgeous day all day long, you know, one of those days that are what they call the Chambers of Commerce days, over.
Yeah, roger that, roger that. Well, I was looking at the meter, and I played around with the RF gain to get a true signal, and I got you about 5 over 9. 5 over 9. How copy me?
I got you about an S8, Richard, S8 here on the island of Roatan.
Hey, I'll take that S8. That's fine business right there. Fine business. Well, I'll tell you, I'd like to pass you around. That's generally what we do. I don't think you've ever joined us. And love for you to look us up on YouTube, and you can see how that portable station sounds there. Roger?
Roger that. Yeah, I talked to a fella. He checked into our net on 7238 and told me about this. Our net's going to start in 15 minutes on normally the net control. So I got to move on down the log a little bit, so to speak. But I wanted to jump in there and at least check in with you guys and see what it's all about. Get on your list and see who's all out there with the raw ones, over.
Hey, Roger that, Roger that. Well, we definitely do appreciate it. Well, let me pass you over to Gary in Tennessee. You got a copy on that portable station? N4 IAM.
Yes, sir. N4IAM. It's a WD9IS2/HR. I'm not sure. My name's Gary. I'm in Chattanooga, and you're peaking 10 dB over S9, over.
Okay, good evening, Gary. Yeah, you're about S9 here for me. You're in your Ringgold, Georgia. We talked to a couple guys that checking our net. We call them the Ringgold Connection. And they only live a couple miles apart from each other, so... yeah, you got a pretty good signal here, no problem at all. Name is Don, Gary, over.
Hey, Don, give me your call letters again.
Okay, my full call is Whiskey Denmark, number 9, Italy, Sierra, Quebec, and then Portable Hotel, radio number 9.
What does the HR9 signify?
That signifies the country I'm in. It's Honduras.
Oh, okay. Well, you got a great signal from Honduras. I thought of that, but then I didn't think that's what you said. So I'm glad to meet up with you. How long are you going to be there?
I'm scheduled to go back in a couple of weeks back to my home state of Wisconsin. I've been down here since about the first part of December. Every year we come approximately 90 days, give or take, and then get the worst weather in Wisconsin out of the way, and then we go back to the beautiful spring, summer, and fall.
Nice. Sounds real nice. How do you manage 300 watts of battery power, over?
Okay, what I'm using, Gary, is a glass mat, a new glass mat, Optima battery, blue top, very expensive gel cell glass mat battery, and I'm using an ALS 500M mobile amplifier, draws about 75 amps with a key down, but with about 40 watts of exciter power, I get 300 or 400 out, over.
Oh, yeah, nice. Well, that's great. I'm using a 10 with GS500 ESG and a Mercury 3S amplifier. I think I'm running about 400 watts now. I turned it down a little bit to get out of my granddaughter's headset, over.
Yeah, I heard that when you said you were into her stuff there, so... Yeah, we don't have any commercial power at this location. We're a little hot here in the jungles of the island here. And we did get a wire antenna up about 35 feet. We had a guy climb up a tree the other day and move the pulley up a little bit. So this is about the best I can do with what I got right now currently. But I sit on salt water, so all around me I got salt water. I come to a pinnacle and there I sit. Over.
Can you go swimming there?
Do I what?
Can you go swimming there? Is it no sharks or anything?
Hey, that's a good question. I'm not a big water man, so I'm inland, but I got ocean, Caribbean to the north and the south, and then east and west I got two bites that come in, water bites, Oak Ridge and Jonesville bite they call it. So it's surrounded by salt water, that's a good question, but I see people swimming. There's nice, beautiful beaches here too.
Very nice. Well, I'll let you turn it back to net, or I'll turn it back to Richard there. GVQ. See if he has anything else for you. N4IAM. Nice meeting you there.
You as well, Gary. Back to you, Richard.
All right, bud. Well, I'm glad you stopped by, and that's pretty cool. That's the first time we've had any DX on the raw one, so you get a gold star there, over.
Yeah, I don't remember the fellow's name that invited me here. I'd have to go back in my logbook and see what his call was, but he came in on our head, which is 7230 East, and we'll be starting up here about Q group, and he was telling me about the raw ones, and I said, well, you guys are just getting started up. I'll check in, so here I am, basically. I don't know how to call, and I don't keep a very good log since I don't have any commercial power. I'm with flashlight power for my log now. My logbook's I'm doing it with a flashlight or pencil.
Yeah, roger that, man. That's pretty impressive. Well, I'm hoping you'll have an email link to your QRZ. Usually what I do once I get done, I don't log these contacts in QRZ necessarily, but what I do is as I send out a little QSL card, and it'll have the channel name and all, and then when you get back, you can see what that thing sounds like. Over.
Roger that. Yeah, he probably won't find any stuff in my QRZ. I've never done nothing. I'm pretty much a dead beat when it comes to that, but I don't have any pictures posted, nothing, so yeah, I can't find that fellow's call in here, but he was one of the raw ones that started up or something, so I don't know. I'd have to really dig here and independent waiting to see what's going on, over.
Hey, I got you there. Well, we're glad you stopped by, and I know you're gonna have to get out of here. I wish I had some more people to pass you around to, but if you are sticking around, when we get somebody else, we'll give you a shout. And if you're already gone, we understand, especially if you're net control.
Yeah, we're starting to get some other people doing net control. So we got one guy in Louisiana that's been doing it. But you know, it wears on you doing the net control. So how long you've been doing it? But it's a big commitment. You know, we only get together 2 times a week, and that's, you know, man, time sure goes by fast.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I look forward to it every Wednesday, but it seems like I always have a hard day of work on Wednesdays, and man, I am just beat when I get home. Sometimes I have to take a little nap to get prepared. Over.
Yeah, you gotta get re-energized, Richard. I know how that goes. Yeah, I get nothing to age too, and I just come down here to play radio. I don't really go swimming or snorkeling or fishing. Yeah, they got great diving places down here, world famous diving things down here, but it's on my bucket list, let's say that. 7-3's Gary and Richard, I'll talk to you guys later. I'll catch you another time on the banjo. I'll stop by here every night on this frequency about 7 o'clock Central, right?
We only do it on Wednesdays there, Roger.
Oh, okay. Okay, good deal. Well, I'll check in again next Wednesday. I'll make a note here and I'll stop and see you before our net starts. So, gotta move on, but nice talking to you. Whiskey Denmark 9, Italy, Sierra, Quebec, stroke KJ9. Island of Roatan, Honduras.
73's my friend. Appreciate you coming by, and anybody else wants to wave a hand, go right ahead.
Kilo, Quebec 3, Romeo, Sierra, Bravo. The Romeo Sierra Bravo? Romeo Sierra Bravo?
Yes, Kilo, Quebec 4, Romeo, Sierra Bravo, Mark in Kentucky.
Okay, Kentucky. What's your name?
My name is Mark.
Okay, Mark, we got you 5-8 on the island of Roatan here before approximately 35 miles from the mainland of Honduras is our location, over.
Roger that. Roger that. I got you a 5-9 plus, right, plus 10 in here, over.
Okay, you say you're Kentucky?
Roger that. What's your call sign again?
My phone call is Whiskey Denmark, number 9, Italy, Sierra, Quebec, Portable, Hotel Radio 9.
Roger that.
Okay, 7-3 to you.
Roger, 73, KQ4, RSB.
All right, KQ4 RSB Mark. This is Richard Net Control, Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Victor Quebec. The raw ham, and we're streaming on YouTube, so if you want to hear what that radio sounds like, check us out at my call, KJ5GVQ, the raw ham on YouTube. And man, I got a solid 10 over, maybe even close to 20 over tonight in Oklahoma. Glad you joined us.
Roger that. Well, did I jump in front of
want to get out of turn, over.
No, buddy, you're fine. I was actually just gonna see if we got Gary over in Chattanooga in there, and I was gonna see if anybody else wanted to tell Honduras at 73, and you jumped in, and that's okay, because I heard Gary in there say 73, and I think that other gentleman that just left did as well. How copy me, and I'll go and get you in the logbook.
So you're just bouncing just a little shade lower than 20, over, Roger.
Yeah, roger that. Have you checked in with us before?
I have not. I was just spun the VFO here, just listening around, and I just happened to hear you in there. Are you up on yeah, you're on net logger here, the wrong one, is that right?
Yeah, roger that. It's a few friends of mine, they hadn't made it in tonight. I know one of them, he wasn't feeling well, and another guy, I hadn't heard from him today, kind of got me a little worried. And another one the same way. We just started this little rag chew deal, and then we had I don't know if you ever checked in with Nate, Whiskey 4 9 Drunk Kangaroos. He was streaming us on YouTube, and he may stop in later. We'll see how it goes. And but give a shout out to him, Go Amateur Radio at YouTube. But anyway, so we just chew the fat, send you around, and let everybody make contacts there, over.
Roger that. Sounds great. Can you give me your call sign again, please?
Not a problem. It's Kilo Juliet 5, Golf, Victor, Quebec, name's Richard.
Okay, Richard. I got her that time. Good to meet you.
Yeah, you as well, and I'm glad you stopped by. Hopefully you'll join us again. I tell you what, I'd like to take the time to pass you over to Tennessee. Gary, see if he's got a copy on you. How about it, N4IAM? You got a copy on KQ4 RSB, I think that's right. This KJ5GVQ.
Oh, yeah, I got a real good copy on. What's your name in Kentucky, over?
My name is Mark. You may not be too far south of me. Whereabouts in Tennessee are you?
Well, I'm all the way vertically. I'm diagonally southeast. I'm in the Chattanooga, so I'm on the Tennessee-Georgia state line. And you're 10 dB over 9. Everybody's 10 dB over 9, but your audio is really clear and easy to understand, Mark. I should have remembered your name. My twin brother's named Mark. Well, he's passed on now, but he's still named Mark. My name's Gary, Golf Alpha Romeo Yankee Gary. Honduras, I thought. Kind of cool, over.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, you're dang near 20 over here. You done a great job in here, but yeah, I don't know where you are now, Roger.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool. We got a little rare DX tonight.
Tennessee River, over.
Yeah, I got you. You ever do any fishing in there?
Now, I'm not a fisherman, which is a shame since I grew up in a house that was on the bay in Florida. We had a dock and a boat, and I hardly ever went fishing. Over.
Oh, I'd have worn out if I could have, you know.
Now, I did water ski, and I happened to be blind, but I water skied even after I couldn't see anymore. Over.
Oh. Well, that's real impressive. You know, I never did learn to ski. I've tried it a few times. I wouldn't water sport. I always loved a fishing pole in my hand, but I tell you what, around here in this old Green River, I don't know, but for fellas that couldn't see would do too good skiing in that river, over.
Yeah, there might be a lot of rocks and shallow places, and I was in the Tennessee River. There's plenty of room to ski in the Tennessee River. I was thinking of a river that might be near your house. anyway. Yeah, I'm running a Kenwood KJ590SG and a Mercury 3S amplifier, about 460 watts to a folded dipole. So, and my granddaughter's not complaining anymore, so I guess I'm not getting into her headset now. Over.
Oh, it'd be, I like to pick it aggravate anyway. I'd probably enjoy a little bit of that anyway, but I don't have, I'm just running FTDX10 here with it's got a Gazoo desk mic on it, and it's 100 watts or whatever the radio put out, and I just got a wire. Actually, it's a random wire. It's not resonant on any frequency. It's like 230 foot long. It's kind of L-shaped out here in the yard. Over.
That's certainly doing a great job. Sounds like you have an amplifier. I need one because my trees are kind of low and they're kind of close together. So the folded dipole is working out pretty good. I better send it back to Richard. Maybe he'll holler another CQ and get us some more people to talk to. And 4 IAM, go ahead, Richard. It was nice meeting you there, Mark.
73, same here.
All right, Mark. Well, we're hoping you'll stick around. Matter of fact, you're kind of a good ways away. Usually what I do, we get to the bottom of the list and ask that person to put a call out. So you want to put a call and see if you can bring us up some more business there?
Well, I'd be glad to. How do you want me to script this?
However you feel like it, man. This is the raw ones. We just raw out here, I like to say we sizzling on 40.
All right. I can give it a shot. CQ. The raw ones, net, where anybody copies. KQ4 RSB. I heard a KQ4 or something, try that again. All right, Kilo Uniform 4, Foxtrot Lima. I was just making a call for net control here, and you're sounding good here in Kentucky. I'll just turn you over to Richard here. He's in net control here. He was wanting to try to drum up some business. Richard's KJ5GVQ, I think. I may have that wrong, Richard. Did I get it wrong?
Yeah, you got it wrong, but that's okay. This is KJ5GVQ, Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Victor, Quebec. And I got a pretty light copy on him there. You may have to relay him in, over.
Roger that. Come on in here, KQ4FL, and talk to us. Roger that. It's what I've got is a 49-to-1, and I said it's a 203-foot wire. It's more or less L-shaped the way I've got it run around the yard here, and by the way, I've got it insulated. It's a bare stainless wire. It's not touching any trees. I've got insulators pulling it away from the trees and up in the trees, and it's just a bare stainless wire, and I've got a counterpoise on it. To be honest with you, I don't know how long the counterpoise is. I just kind of tinkered with a piece of old speaker wire,
And I'm going to guess the counterpoise wire is probably 30 or 40 foot long, and it's
always
out
nice when you get a drink delivered.
Almost a 90 degrees from the main wire, and it's just something I've experimented with, and here I am. Over.
Roger, Roger. Well, it's sounding good. You're about I'm going to say about a 5'8", but good copy. And I had a wire up that was about 30, maybe 31 feet, running into 9 to 1 onion, and it was close. I mean, I didn't have to use a tuner. 160 meters, 80, 40, 20, 15, and it was all less than 2 to 1. You know, the bottom end it was just a little bit over 1 to 1. So all of a sudden, though, it kind of quit working, and XWR went off on every band. So.
Roger that. Yeah, this is, well, like I said, it's a 49 to 1, and the counterpoise makes a difference. It's something I just experimented with, and you know, it's aggravating doing it by yourself. I'll just run it out there and leave it up for a few nights or days or something, and then move it or make it longer or shorter, you know, get some feedback off other hams, you know, and it finally got to where I was getting some really good reports, and could talk, well, if it's on 10 meter, I can tune it on 10 meter and talk, I want to talk to Nicaragua last night, so I tuned it with this FTDX 10. It's got its own tuner in it, and then put out 100 watts, and it seems to work. Over.
Running a quarter-wave wire right now, fed against the counterpoise, and so that gives me 40 and 15 without a tuner. So, but I do intend to put a long wire up connected to that 9 to 1 and see how that works. And I was thinking about somewhere around 200 to 205 feet. So,
Roger that. Roger that. Good talking to you. Yeah, that 9 to 1 may not be enough. I mean, you may try to get you a 49 to 1 and put her in there, but anyway, yeah, I was doing the same thing, tuning it around here, and Richard put me to work, which is great. I love talking on this thing, and I'm glad to run into these guys. KJ5GVQ. I'll talk to you later, 73s.
KU4FL and the 4IAM. Where are you at? What's your name?
My name is Tracy, Tango Radio Alpha Charlie Yankee, and I'm in North Alabama, just about 20 miles east of Huntsville. Over.
Yeah, you said that. I apologize, Tracy. My name's Gary. I'm in Chattanooga. Over.
Okay. Well, good talking to you, Gary. You're not very far away from me at all, buddy.
No. Just, I manage the East Ridge Welcome Center vending machine building, and we're on 75 North coming out of Georgia. That looks like right near there is a 24 split, which goes to 59, which gets into your part of the world. Over. KJ5GVQ. Yep, I've known Tom for 40-something years. Still bothering me. Oh well, I need to get off here, but yeah, I know Tom. I mean, Tom is an interesting, smart person, over. I met him in the 70s. Bought a few radios off him over the years. Now he's kind of retiring out of things. He still keeps the 1979 repeater going though.
Northern Georgia over the weekend. I just thought about your episode.
Yeah, he's got a pretty good footprint. So does Cleveland, over.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, you said you had bought a few radios from Tom. Well, I've actually sold a few radios to Tom. But it's been a while since I did.
How about that? Yeah, I think I really don't know exactly where he's at in the buying and selling, but he's definitely been out pretty much in the amateur business. We got another radio store now, and so we're blessed with hams and ham equipment and all that around here, over. How about that? Small world. Well, it's nice talking with you, Tracy. And I'm going to QRT and listen on their number for a while. So y'all have a nice evening, and I'll talk to you sometime again, hopefully. N4IAM.
All right, N4 IAM. I'll mark you out. We appreciate you coming in there tonight. We'll say 73 to you, buddy, and appreciate the help getting this thing started. And hopefully you'll catch us next week.
Next Sunday at 8 Eastern? I mean, next Wednesday at 8 Eastern?
Yeah, roger that. Roger that. We try to do it every Wednesday at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. And I could barely hear that station out of Alabama, but conditions changed. I still didn't get the call in the log, but I'd like to see if he could hear me. Kilo Uniform 4, Foxtrot Lima. All right, Tracy. I wasn't for sure if that was it, and I wanted to make sure I got it in there right. And I believe you did you say 5555? I've got you about a 454 there, over. All right, bud. Well, we're streaming this live on YouTube, and if you'd like to check it out, it's KJ5GVQ, the raw ham. You can go there and you can kind of see what your audio's like, but it's pretty rough up here in Oklahoma. But I'm glad we could get you in there, over. Golf Victor Quebec, Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Victor Quebec, and the channel name is Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Victor Quebec, the raw ham. QSL. All right, man, and what we normally do is we just run a list. We do this every Wednesday. We just run the list, and it's just a rag chew thing, man. We pass everybody around So we at the bottom of the list. I'm going to reach out and see if we can drag up some more business. We hope you'll stick with us. Over. All right, bud. Well, yeah, we'll give you a shout when we get back to you here in a bit, and hopefully you'll still be in there. And if not, we understand. 73, my friend. All right, we'll call CQ for the raw ones. Anybody, anywhere, if you'd like to get on the log, we'd love to have you. Come down with your call. Well, that sounded like a bust. CQ. This is Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Victor, Quebec. Richard with the raw ham. Calling the net tonight. Anybody, anywhere want to come join us? Please come now. Well, it sounds like we're gonna have a light night tonight. I don't know. We had a kind of light one last week. Mark, you still in there with us?
Roger that. Sitting right here.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to make sure, and if I don't know if Tracy's still there. You want to see if you can put out a call, see if you can drag somebody up?
Well, I can give it a shot. CQ, anybody copy the raw ham? Raw ham taking check-ins. Kilo Quebec 4. RSB. I don't know if we'll have any luck or not.
Yeah, I don't know. We having a light night. We generally get around 20 people in, but I don't know. We'll just see how it goes, I guess. We've got about another 15 minutes, and then we'll wrap it up. Unless we just get bored, over.
Roger that.
Thought I heard somebody in there. I seen some folks on AIM, but I don't know. They look like they may have dropped off and come back on. It's kind of hard to watch all that at once, there, over.
Yeah, roger that. I can imagine. I check in on the YL system, once every day, and of course they got several. They will have 80 people on there, and there'll be 2 or 3 controllers scattered across the country there. So I'm sure that makes it easier. Over.
Oh yeah, roger that. It's got to, but it is what it is, I guess. Well, all right. Well, we'll holler out again. CQ. For the raw ones, anybody, anywhere, please come down with your call. We'll get you in the log, pass you around. I thought I heard somebody in there. Either that or some QRM coming in. Try one more time. Mark, you hearing any of that?
No, sir. I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I couldn't make it out. Couldn't make it out at all. I don't know. I don't know. Tracy, are you still around? Got you there. That band changed and got back down. I was gonna ask you. You said you was from Alabama. I'm originally from South Alabama. Of course, I like to say L.A. Lower Alabama, from Dauphin Island. Over. Yeah, you kind of dropped down there. I know you said you'd been there, but I couldn't make out the last. Yeah, I grew up down there on the water, and man, I miss it. I got to tell you. My dad had a bait shop down there, and got my first boat the summer between my third and fourth grade school year. Over. Yeah, Roger that. Yeah, I enjoyed it. And now I'm up here. We got a bunch of nice lakes, and it's pretty cool, but it ain't the same. It ain't that old salt air there. Yeah, my dad never was a hunter, so I never really got into it. I don't know, just never got into it. We got a couple of hogs we raise every now and again. I got two back there I need to do something with, but it just ain't got it in me, I guess. I don't know. We're gonna get there sooner or later. Yeah, Roger that. Roger that. Well, man, put a call out. See if somebody hears you, if you don't mind, and try to drum us up some more business. Yeah, Roger that. I guess just gonna be a slow night. One of those nights. It happens. It is what it is.
Hey, Richard.
Roger that. Roger that. I heard somebody come in and call me by name. I think that might have been N4IAM.
Yeah, it was me. I'll try another call and see if my granddaughter yells at me. I made a few adjustments. Calling CQ for the raw one. CQ for the raw one. CQ, come and join us and chat. This is November 4, India Alpha Mike. November 4, India Alpha Mike. Calling and listening. November 4, India Alpha Mike. November 4, India Alpha Mike. I think I got that right. 89 KE8, Southern Indiana. That's KB9 KE8, over. Kilo Delta 9 KE8. Kilo Delta 9, Kilo Echo Hotel. My name is Gary, Golf Alpha Romeo Yankee. I just called CQ for the net control. He's in Oklahoma. KJ5GVQ. But my name is Gary, Golf Alpha Romeo Yankee. I'm in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and my call is November 4, India Alpha Mike, over. Roger on that, Gary. There's not too quick on the call side there. We got one hand we can maneuver around with, and my hearing, I can't see out of one ear, and my head's blind out the other ear, that's what it is. Well, I don't know if you're kidding or not, but my left arm or wrist is in a cast, actually, what do they call the thing you get after you get a cast? Anyway, I broke my left wrist. I actually can't see at all.
Mercy.
Let's see if Richard copied you. Did you copy KE9KEH, Richard, for N4IAM?
Yeah, Roger that, Gary. I got a good copy on him over in Oklahoma. And man, I imagine he's feeling about like I felt a while ago when you said that about not being able to see. Is that Edward in Evansville?
That's a Roger. That's me. I've been called worse, but Roger, that's me.
Roger that, bud. Well, I'm glad you come in. This is KJ5GVQ to Raw Ham. We're streaming live on YouTube. It's a little rag chew net where we just gather folks around, pass them around, and let them make contacts and see what's going on. What you got going on this evening?
Oh, not much. I was just scanning the band. I heard you guys in there and heard the CQ and thought I'd give her a try. We're sitting out back here talking off the Yangtze 1200 with 84 foot of head wire, about 25 foot off the ground, and did about 90 watts, I guess.
I got you there. Sounding good. I got you about 10 over 9. I'm running a FT710, set up on 100 watts, so, we're not reaching that, with a fan dipole for 40, 20, and 10, with the element stretched in all different directions, making use of it as like a guy for the mast at about 50 feet. Over.
Well, I hear that. Well, I got you about a 4x6 back here. The whole band's not real good for me there in the seat now. I'm picking up a lot of daggone noise for some reason.
Yeah, Roger that. It's about the same. The band's just kind of all over the place. Usually, we got a station in Alabama and we got another one down in Kentucky. I don't know if you heard them or not, or if you got here, after they was talking. But we're streaming live on YouTube, and if you want to hear what your radio sounds like, man, check it out, and you'll get to find out. But I'd like to take this time and pass you over to Mark. Mark, you got a copy on the guy out of Indiana? This is KJ5GVQ.
Oh, Roger that. He's just down the road from me, KD9KEH. This is KQ4RSB. I'm down here in Calhoun, Kentucky, over.
Well, all I call of that is Calhoun, Kentucky. Yeah, you're about, 30 miles from it?
Yeah, not very far at all. We're almost too close, really. It's a wonder we can even talk. I'm using a wire, so I'm bouncing it all over everywhere. So.
Yeah, it's amazing to me. We can even talk back and forth. They're 30 miles.
Yeah, your signal's bouncing all around on me. I don't know if mine is on you, but it's, we're just almost too close. But I got you. You're just a neighbor almost, over.
Roger. Well, I'm just about to do you drink coffee or a pop or what? I mean, we're so daggone close. I can have you one ready.
Yeah, we're actually, it's cutting in and out on me. I don't know how maybe does it the same way, but it cuts in and out. I couldn't hear a full sentence, over.
We done lost it.
Gary, he probably hear you, Bernie Kim, me. Just tell him that he's coming and going. We're just too close to each other. We're just maybe 30 miles from each other. But I got him in here, over.
Yeah, y'all doubled there. KD9KEH, you got a copy of KJ5GVQ. Mark was saying that y'all pretty close, and I guess y'all lost one another, over.
Yes, sir. I could tell he was in there every now and then, but just going in and out there on me there. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, that's what he was saying as well. It was just bouncing all over. Well, we got a station down there in Alabama. I don't know if you can make contact, but KU4FL. Have you got a copy on KD9KEH? This is KJ5GVQ.
just barely got you in there with my noise. Like I said, I'm having a terrible night on the noise there this evening for some reason. Now go ahead.
Okay, well, I'm going to say you need to copy on you.
All right, you're on the 5.6. I got about 3 pounds of noise, and that's about what you're hitting me, about 3 by 3 there. Go ahead. Roger on that. But I was kind of wondering if the audio sounded okay on you, but I don't know if that up there is taking up on with the noise and go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, audio sounds good.
Well, Roger on that. Well, I appreciate it. Well, gentlemen, let me jump on out of here and let you get back and see if we can make another contact. It's been a pleasure, and you guys take care. Maybe I'll catch you again in there, and you every evening. Yeah, he left the window open.
Yeah, I know Gary was saying he was walking on his granddaughter's headset, so he may have stepped away.
Roger, are you gentlemen in here every evening or just on Wednesday night?
Just on Wednesday nights at 7 Central. 7 Central there, over.
Okay, on every Wednesday at 7 Central. Now, I'll write that down here and keep it in mind. Hey, let me jump on out of here and see if you guys can make contact with somebody else in there. Like this service. You guys have a beautiful fine weekend coming up. Hope you catch you again there, okay?
Roger that, bud. Well, we appreciate you stopping by and hope to hear from you next week. That'd be a good deal. And like I say, you can check it out on YouTube and you see what your radio sounds like. Over.
Hey, Roger, I have to have a lot of this one. I'm not very savvy on all that stuff, but I'll sure try to check in on that. I'm kind of curious what you sound like.
All right, bud. Well, we're going to put another call out and see if we can drum up some folks. 73, and if you got a email on QRZ, I'll shoot you a QSL card.
We got a QRZ, I believe. I got my license in 2018, and we got out of it for years. Just now getting back into it, so we've been doing about a month and a half, 2 months now there. Go ahead.
Got you there. Well, I'm fairly new. I'm not new to radios, just new to amateur radio, and really enjoying the hobby.
I'm enjoying it more this second time around, a whole bunch more than I did the first. Of course, I'm an old-timer, of course, bunch of it all. Old-timers with 11 meters sideband falling out of it.
You know, I never worked sideband on 11 meters, but I sure had a blast with 11 meters.
Yeah, I did too. Okay, let me just on out here. It's been a pleasure. You guys take care. Like I said, enjoy the weekend here, okay? Got 4 inches of, not 2 inches of snow, I'm sorry. Not 2 inches of snow up there last night. That's on time to melt with a bunch of it off today there, thank goodness. So, hey, thank you. Like I said, I'll catch you again. 89K.
Roger that, bud. You have a good weekend as well in 73. And with that, we'll break with you, and we'll mark you out as QR or QSY or QRT. We don't know, but either way, you going the other way. CQ. This is the KJ5GVQ for the raw ones, the raw ham. Anybody anywhere want to get in the log, please come now.
KJ5GVQ, I think it is. This is M5HYP, November 5, Hotel Yankee Papa.
KEAQFT.
All right, hold on. I had a malfunction and typed over the last guy. Let me see if I can get this thing corrected. All right, there was a Yankee Papa. Come again?
Yes, this is November 5, Hotel Yankee Papa, N5HYP. My name is Tom. I'm in Irving, Texas. Just testing out a kind of a slightly different configuration for my radio and receiver here.
Roger that, Tom. All right, I got you in the log. Let me grab that other station, and I'll come right back to you there. Over.
Okay, okay.
All right, the other station, please come back with your call.
Kilowatt 4, Echo Bravo Whiskey.
All right, Eric, I got you in there. Appreciate you stopping by. I'm going to run back up, pick Tom up, and pass him around. Tom, November 5, Hotel Yankee Papa. How copy KJ5GVQ?
KJ5GVQ. This is N5HYP. Copying pretty nicely here. I'm using an SDR receiver, a RSP1A, but I'm transmitting on my Yankee FTA47 desktop radio. So I got two different networks. What's the rock on? Back to you.
Roger that. All right. Well, that SDR, I guess, is probably helping you out. The band doesn't seem to be that great tonight. But you seem like you might be a little off frequency. It may be me. But you was talking about you trying something new out, so you can check yourself out on YouTube. You'll see what that radio sounds like. Go ahead.
Okay, I tuned a little bit differently, so maybe I'm on frequency with you now. See if that changed anything.
Oh yeah, that's a world of difference. It's not a super strong signal, but man, I can hear you so much better. Over.
Yeah, I was off frequency, but I'm trying to get used to clicking on a channel and like on a waterfall and getting it on frequency right real quick. So that's part of what I'm practicing now, because this is what I want to try to use during contest. This is N5HYP.
Yeah, roger that. All right, man. Well, I played around with the RF gain so I could see the signal, and I've got you a 5.9. You bouncing up on a 5.9 there. So, and what'd you give for me?
Oh, I would say you're close to a 5.8, 5.9 for me as well. I'm still trying to calibrate the meter on this HDSDR software. The calibration isn't very good, so I don't really have a great number, but I can hear you plainly. Okay, where are you from, though?
Yeah, roger that. I get you on the SDR, and that earful is good enough for me, calling it by ear. I'm up in Oklahoma running a FT710 with a fan dipole at about 50 feet. Over.
Very, very good. The transmitter here is the U2 FT847. I'm running a Gap Challenger vertical. It's at about 100 watts out. Back to you.
Got you there. All right. Well, what we'd normally do is just pass everybody around. We got a handful of folks in, and I'd like to send you over to a station in Kentucky and see how he copies you. Mark, have you got a copy on Tom out of Texas?
Roger. N5HYP is the KQ4RSB. This is Mark in Kentucky. How copy?
I think it's KJ4RS. Is that correct? Mark.
Kilo Quebec 4, Romeo Sierra Bravo.
Yeah, y'all double. Try again there, Mark.
Roger, and this is Kilo Quebec 4, Romeo Sierra Bravo, Mark in Kentucky.
Kilo Quebec 4, Romeo Sierra Bravo. Kilo Quebec 4, Romeo Sierra Bravo. I got it now. What part of Kentucky are you in?
I guess you would call it
West Central, maybe, or Western Kentucky. If you know where Owensboro, Kentucky is, it's on the Ohio River, one of the bigger cities in Owensboro. In Kentucky. I'm about 20 miles south of Owensboro.
Okay, very good. My sister and her husband live in Springfield, that's kind of out near Bardstown, and then down a little bit farther yet. So I'm familiar with that part of Kentucky, but not everywhere.
Roger that. Roger that. Yeah, you're in Irving, Texas. Is that correct?
Yes, indeed. Irving, Texas. Dallas, Fort Worth. That's the north central, north Texas part of the state.
Okay. Roger that. Roger that. Y'all any cold weather down there?
Indeed. Quite cold for us. We got down to, what was it? I think we officially had 17 this morning. We're supposed to get 13 tomorrow morning. We're not supposed to see above freezing until middle of the day Friday.
That, man, that's kind of crazy for you guys, isn't it? Ain't that way below normal? Over?
Oh, yeah. Actually, we set a record today for the coldest high temperature of 27 for the day. So that's kind of, but this was not the coldest we've ever gotten. The coldest we've ever gotten a few times, but back in 1921 we got down to -2 one morning. That was cold for North Texas people.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've been here. You know, I've talked to people. You know, on this radio everywhere. I talked to a few. Talked to a guy earlier tonight in Texas. Yeah, that's way out of whack. I don't figure you guys are prepared for that, really.
Well, yes and no. It is a little interesting. I mean, we get about 29 freezes a year. That's the average. Last year was right under that. This year is probably going to beat that.
Roger that. Roger that. Well, it's good to meet you. Good talking to you. And I'll just turn you back to net control there, and y'all can wrap it up. I think he's got another one or two wanting to check in, but it's good talking to you. I'll break with K5GVQ and turn it back to net control, KQ4RSB.
All right, KQ4RSB. That's a good contact there. Tracy, you still in there with us, KU4FL?
KU4FL, I believe it was. This is N5HYP. You are barely above my noise, however. I can kind of tell you're there. I heard you call me, but that was about it. So keep on what I am now. I'd say you're only about like a 4x4 or something like that.
And you're about a 5x7, so it's kind of fading a little bit, but up and down. But I'm talking to you pretty well.
KU4FL and 5HYP. I don't even see you bouncing the waterfall. I can hear you, so I think that we'll probably keep it short because of that. That's 5HYP, that's the message.
All right there. Yeah, well, I'm glad y'all could at least reach out to one another. All right, Tom, well, you going to stick around, I hope, and I'm going to run down, and I can run down and pick up Eric there. You going to hang out with us a bit?
Just for a couple of minutes. I have a net I need to run at 9 o'clock, but I wanted to test some stuff here, so thanks for letting me check in.
Yeah, roger that. Roger that. All right. Well, let's go down. We'll pick up Eric. K4EBW. You still around?
I certainly am. Good evening. Everybody's sounding good tonight. I've got 5-9 copies on this, everyone. Especially KQ4 RSB coming in really strong here. I think he's over there in Kentucky. I'm on the eastern border of Tennessee, in Newport, Tennessee. Probably about 12, 15 miles from the North Carolina border. But anyhow, you were saying something about on YouTube. Where do you go on YouTube to listen in?
Yeah, Roger that. It's KJ5GVQ, the raw ham. It just all one word. On YouTube. It's a new channel, so you might have a little struggle finding it. And if you got a good email there in QRZ, I'll shoot you a card after we wrap up, and it'll have a link as well if you can't find it. Over.
All right, very good. Yeah, I'm good in QRZ. No problem there. Yeah, I just wanted to check on that and see what you had going there.
Yeah, Roger that. Just trying to document my shenanigans in amateur radio. Hadn't done any activations, and sometimes I'll get on other bands or this band called CQ, and just trying to expand the hobby a little bit for myself. Give my grandkids, if I ever get any, something to laugh at. Ha ha.
Yeah, there you go. I usually like to get on 20 meters in the early evening at 6 or so. Yell CQ until the band starts dying out. Then come over here to 40, and I was on 7.167 for a while and talked to quite a few people, and then I started tuning around and run into you all. So I thought I'd jump in here and say hello and see what you all are up to.
Yeah, Roger that. Well, it was me and another friend of mine, a couple of other friends of mine. We kind of started this a few weeks ago. We try to meet every Wednesday at 7 Central, and we glad you stopped by. But most of those guys, they had stuff going on, and they didn't make it in tonight, so we kind of got a little light night. But we're glad you joined us, and I'd like to pass you around if you're up for it.
Well, pass around. Go ahead.
Oh, but before I do, I got you in here as a 5'9". What about my report? Over? Did you say the same?
Yeah, you're peaking just a little on the plus side of 9, but right in there as well.
All right, bud. Sounds good. We'll send you up to Mark in Kentucky. I'm assuming you got a good, strong copy on him too. Mark, KQ4 RSB.
Roger, here I am.
Yeah, got Eric down there, K4 EBW. This KJ5GVQ.
Roger that, K4 EBW. This is KQ4 RSB. How copy?
Yeah, you're about 15 over in here this evening. I've got a really good copy on you. Which kind of funny. Usually closer by, you don't pick up people as well. But yeah, you're booming in here this evening.
Well, you are too. You're bumping up there on. I sit there watching this S meter. You get bumping that 20 every now and then. So yeah, absolutely, a great signal.
Well, good deal. I was looking at your page on QRZ when you were talking to somebody earlier, and I see you got a farm there and machining and all kinds of things going on.
Roger, yeah, we've those big barns were started out as chicken houses, and there's two of them still are, and then two of them are sitting empty, waiting to be set up for cattle barns. Then two of them are already cattle barns. It costs so much to upgrade to the specifications of the integrator that I just shut my two were the oldest. The other four belong to my youngest son. But anyway, yeah, the two of them cattle barns, like I said now, and the rest of the machining work is, yeah, I build custom rifles. I do gun work and do coatings and plus just make whatever we need for here on the farm if I can over.
Well, okay, real good. Well, I saw the picture of all the snow. I wasn't really impressed with that. Unless you're into snowmobiling or something like that. I grew up in Ohio and we had snow like that when I was growing up. And I did used to snowmobile quite a bit for a while. And I lived at Indian Lake. We had a good-sized lake that would freeze probably about 20 inches thick. We'd ride snowmobiles on that and go ice fishing and all that sort of thing. But I moved to Tennessee to get away from the cold. We had a little bit of snow today, but it wasn't too bad. We're only supposed to be 26 tomorrow, and right now it's 32. So I think Monday or Tuesday it's going to be 65. I'm looking forward to that. So anyhow, that's the story on this end. And I'm going to be retiring in May and spending more time on the radio and fishing and doing some things I want to do. So anyway, enough of that work. And probably get out and do some shooting as well. Plan on taking the grandson shooting. He's off tomorrow because of the weather. And we may go up to the gun shop and do some shooting tomorrow. So looking forward to that. So anyway, back to you. KQRSC, K4EVW.
Roger. Let's see, where are you located now?
Newport, Tennessee. We are right on the eastern border of Tennessee, right probably about 15 miles from North Carolina.
Okay. And I may have your call sign wrong. Is it K4EVW?
EBW.
Echo Bravo Whiskey. EVW. Echo Bravo Whiskey. And Route 40 runs right by, through Newport, really. And then right down below that is where Hurricane Helene closed it down and tore out half of it in August of this year.
Oh, me. Yeah, it was horrible. I got you now there. The other one, the EVW, was in Spartanburg, North Carolina. I think what it was. So I thought, I got the wrong fella here. But anyway, I got you. Yeah, that was horrible. I can't imagine. It'll take forever to get that fixed back on it.
Well, they're talking about March 1st, they're going to have 2 lanes going, 1 lane in each direction. But that's a really busy highway, and right now everybody's coming right through Newport. And I'm telling you what, getting out of where we live and getting up on the main road there is really tough because the traffic is just horrible down through there, and especially during Christmas and New Year's. And the French Broad River is in my backyard, which is one of the rivers that flooded so badly. But I live probably, 150 feet above the river. And I had a really nice area down there by the river that was all grassy and trees and all that stuff, but it come through, and now it looks like a beach. There's nothing there but sand. And then our road is a dead-end road that goes on down to river level. And there was 27 homes down there, and I think only 7 of them are left. They washed that clear out in the way, and nobody got hurt or anything, but they're all having to rebuild and so forth. And we have a railroad trestle here in town that campers and all trees and all kinds of stuff run into. And it collapsed probably 2 weeks after that. And they're rebuilding that. They're supposed to have it back open in March. But the bridge is totally gone. I mean, they're just out there day and night. I mean, no matter what time you go through there, they got big lights out there. They're working on that. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff goes on, and we weren't near as bad as North Carolina.
Yeah, that was a man. Well, it looks like you messed with my last line. You still do that?
Yeah, I prefer the gas-powered airplanes, but I've gotten into electric just because of where I'm at. There's an open field right across the street, and so I can fly out in there and stuff, and I got rid of all the gas-powered airplanes, but I sure did enjoy those a whole lot better than the electric.
Roger that. Yeah, that's cool. It's something I never did get into. But I always wanted to. I always lots of fun. I got too many. I think I did say it'd be expensive. I love to shoot and firearms and took up ham not even a year ago yet. So it eats my lunch. So I better leave that hobby to someone else like you. But anyway, it's great meeting you. I guess I'm going to turn it back over to Richard, trying not to butcher his call sign this time, KJ5GVQ, and good meeting you. Good talking to you. 73's KQ4 RSB.
All right, good meeting you too. I'd love to talk to you again, and yeah, don't make yourself a stranger. Talk to me anytime. I will catch you later, K4GVW.
Yeah, roger that. Mark, you didn't butcher it too bad. It's okay. That's why a lot of times I'll call people by their name, because I don't know, it gets to be a mouthful. It's bad enough having to know my own, let alone somebody else's. All right, let's see if Tracy's still in there and over in Alabama, and see if you can copy Eric out of Tennessee.
But now I have not been.
Okay, yeah, I talked to somebody in your area one time that was on 900 megahertz, and there is around Sevierville and that area. There's two or three good 900 megahertz receivers, and one in Knoxville too, and that's probably the receiver that I've been with that are 900 megahertz.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that. And you're in Paint Rock, Alabama, over in Hot Springs, North Carolina, which is about 20 miles from here. There's Paint Rock, they call it, and the Indians have a petroglyph there. There's that, I don't know, probably about 25, 30 feet that goes by the French Broad River. And I think it was for navigation. But anyhow, it was called Paint Rock as well. Oh, okay. Well, that might be where the name comes from. But anyhow, I've been over there to Paint Rock there at Hot Springs. And it definitely, you can see where they had painted in there. I'm not sure what they used for paint, but it's definitely there.
But it still makes something good around here.
Yeah, we've got the rattlers, we've got the all kinds of things down through here for motorcyclers as well. I think there's 3 or 4 different roads and then one of them has 318 curves and 11 miles. So that's quite a draw to a lot of people.
as bad as the Dragon, but it's there as well, and it's a very pretty ride as well. Well, I've got you about 5'7", and it's kind of weak. I don't have any problem copying you, but you're probably around 7, and I have not had any problems hearing anything you've been saying, but it just seems kind of weak with the noise and so forth I've got tonight.
Yep.
Well, good Lord, you're doing good there, because I'm running probably about 700 watts into an antenna about 50 feet in the air, so you're doing really good. Well, KJ5GVQ, I don't know if you can still copy me or not, but I lost him. He went in the dirt that last time. I heard him start to talk, and then he was gone, so I'll turn it back over to net control.
Yeah, Roger that. This KJ5GVQ, he kind of fell off on me as well. I don't know what happened, but that was good though. Y'all got to make contact. I know Tom was talking about stepping out. So let me see. I see some people in AIM. Maybe we got some more folks wanting to join in. We generally knock off about 8:30, but that's okay. Anybody out there anywhere want to come join the raw ones? Come down with your call.
Kilo November 5 Echo.
Was that Kilo November 5 Echo?
That's a Roger. That's a Roger.
Hey, Roger that. Let me get you in here. Kilo November 5 Echo. Waiting on it to populate there. It's Don in Texarkana.
That's affirmative. That's a Roger, Roger.
Roger that, bud. Man, you got a beautiful signal over in Oklahoma tonight. Probably 15, 20 over. S9. How copy me?
You're about 20 over here in Texarkana.
Roger that, Roger that. Well, you just stumbled upon a little rag chew net there. We generally pass folks around and just try to keep it, where we can bring many folks in as we can. We normally shut down about 8:30, but we'll stay in here a little while. Over.
Is this Richard?
Yeah, Roger that.
Hey, Richard, what time does this net start?
We start at 7 Central. Over.
And is that 5 days a week, 6 days a week, or what?
Not just on Wednesdays. Seem like we always got something else going. Over.
Okay, just on Wednesday. I'm glad I talked to you guys. I'm glad to talk to you. My wife is from Lindsay, Oklahoma, and so I've got an Oklahoma and the family.
Oh, Roger that. Well, I'm a transplant. I'm originally from South Alabama. I moved up here in 18. Over.
Okay. Well, I'm a native Texan. I was born right here in Texarkana. Hey, Richard, nice to make your acquaintance. And I'm glad I caught you guys this afternoon. I won't keep you on frequency since you're about to close down. This is Kilo November 5 Echo Don in Texarkana.
No, Don, you're all right, bud. We'll keep rolling on. It's okay, and I don't know if you heard, but we're streaming on YouTube, so live, and you can go over there and listen and see what your radio sounds like. Over.
That's Roger. I'm gonna listen in for a while. I got started late, so hey, Richard, I'm just gonna turn it back over to you. I'm not much of a talker. I'm more of a listener, but go ahead.
Okay, I got you there. All right. Well, I imagine we'll run up there to Mark. He can at least give you a report, and we'll let everybody kind of let you know what you sound like all around. Over.
I appreciate that. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is KN5E. This is KQ4RSB. Mark in Kentucky. I'll copy. KN5E. This is Kilo Quebec 4, Romeo Sierra Bravo. I'll copy.
Oh, this is Kilo November 5 Echo. Mark, I didn't realize you were calling me. Kilo Quebec 4, Romeo Sierra Bravo. Come back with your talk to me to get me to get your signal. I was not ready for it.
Oh, I understand. Yeah, I just, this is Mark in Kentucky. I'll copy.
You're a 5-9 plus 10 here in Texarkana, and your audio is really, really good, Mark.
Roger that. You're doing about the identical here, about the same, 5-9 plus both ways, and there's some kind of, I don't know if somebody's tuning up on the second channel or what, but I was getting something in there, a little squealing. It may be just on my end, I don't know, but good, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mark. I'm running 100 watts. Are you running barefoot, or are you more than that?
No, I'm just, I've got a FTDX10 here, 100 watts, and just a random wire running around the backyard here. I think it's 203 foot long with a 49 to 100 on the end of it, over.
That's a Roger. I'm running just an inverted V, homemade, just up to about 25 feet. But I've been pleased with the performance. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. It's doing a good job. Doing a real good job. And how many, can you tune on several channels, or is it just for one?
Say that again. Would you repeat that, please?
Roger. Will it tune up on like 10 meter or 20 meter or 40 meter, or how many different channels can you tune on?
Well, Mark, to be honest with you, I designed it for both 40 meters and 80 meters. And for some reason, when I try to transmit on 80 meters, I get a high SWR. So I'm going to have to fake redo my antenna. Go ahead.
Roger. You may have to stick a tuner on it and try to tune it out of it. But, yeah, you're sounding good. You're sounding good. Good talking to you.
Not talking to me, Mark.
Everybody talk to in Texas is cold right now. You the same way?
I double with you. Go ahead. Would you repeat what your question was?
Roger. I said, are you cold in Texas? Of course, Texarkana is, dang, you're up there, close to Arkansas. I guess it probably is cold down there where you are, isn't it?
Well, it's supposed to get down to 17 tonight, but right now it's about 26. This is unusually cold for this part of Texas. Go ahead.
Oh, I know. It's crazy. I've talked to people, you know, every night, usually just standing around the country in the south is cook up thrashing. I mean, New Orleans, you know, they get down in the 20s a few nights here a while back. It's just, that's just unusual, really unusual. You know, what we've got here is pretty normal. I mean, we got snow on the ground. I don't know what temperature is right now. I'm sure it's in the 20s. But, you know, it's kind of expected here. But you guys have taken a licking over.
We are. May I ask you a question, please?
Absolutely. Ask away.
This net only meets on Wednesday. Do you get on any other nets during the week?
Yeah, I just kind of stumbled across here tonight, kind of like, you know, you did, and 2 or 3 more probably, but, yeah, YL system, I usually catch it every night, and if I get in the house early enough, or if I get maybe at lunchtime, if I've got one going, I'll kind of chime in on it, and the rare ones in New Orleans, I hit them every once in a while, yeah, I hit a few to spend them, but yeah, of course, most of them are on net logger, and what I'll do is a lot of times I'll come in at lunchtime and get done eating, and I'll just pull my phone out and pull up net logger to see what's on, you know, and I may go check in, may not, over.
Well, that's exactly what I do, Mark. But let me tell you about this
early group is called the Insomnia Group, and they meet on 727.238 at 3 o'clock a.m. to about 5:30 a.m. If you're ever at that hour, join us on that frequency, okay?
Yeah, I'll be glad to. Woo. If I'm up at that time, something. I'm having a bad night, but yeah, I have. I think I've seen it on NetLogger. Aren't you? Do y'all come up on NetLogger?
We do, and it's 7 days a week.
Starting at 3 a.m. Central.
That's affirmative, Roger.
Okay. All right, I'll remember that. I have had nights when I was up at that time, not because I wanted to be, but just, just couldn't sleep or whatever, so, okay. All right, I appreciate that.
We call ourselves the Insomnia Group because we're old guys and we can't sleep very well anymore.
Yeah, I understand. Sleeping is something I hardly ever have any trouble with, and knock on wood, I thank the Lord for that, because I know a lot of people, I'm 62, but I know a lot of people that, they're my age, and man, if they sleep 4 hours a night, they're tickled to death.
Hey, Mark, I will be 84 March the 10th.
Why, heck, far. I thought you was 30 years old the way you talk.
That's kind of what I thought.
Appreciate that. I feel good.
Man, that's great. That's great. That is great. I don't know. Some days the way I feel, I don't know if I'll make it to 70 or not, but good Lord willing, I will. But that's nice. That's incredible, really. And I say that, and my mother-in-law is 91 and still sharp as a tack. So, you never know what you're gonna get handed over.
You never know how long you got. Hey, Mark, it's been a joy talking with you tonight. I feel like I'm probably keeping somebody else from talking, but I have certainly enjoyed making the acquaintance.
Roger that. I have too, absolutely. And if I hear you on anywhere, I'll sure holler at you, try to make contact with you again. And anyway, good talking to you, 73s. I'll turn you back over to net control there and let y'all have the final. KQ4 RSB.
73 KN5E.
Yeah, roger that, guys. I don't know if Tracy's still in there or not. I know we had a weak copy on him the last time. Yeah, I didn't hear him in there. We got Eric, maybe. Maybe, Eric, you still around K4 EBW? Well, I'm thinking he may have stepped on out, too.
Hey, Richard.
Yeah, go ahead, Mark.
Buddy, I'm getting a stink eye here, and I ain't even eat supper yet, so I better get out of here myself and go eat before I get thrown out. And anyway, it's been a real pleasure. I'm glad to run across you guys. You got it going on. It's pretty cool, and I'll try to remember looking up on YouTube after a while. So KJ5GVQ, I'm going to hand it back to you. Say 73s, KQ4, RSB. I'm out of here.
Roger that, Bubba. Hey, appreciate the help with the net tonight. You was definitely a big help there getting us some relays and drumming us up some business.
73s, everybody listening, have a good evening.
73. All right. Well, Don, I guess it's just me and you left, buddy. I'll see if we can drum up somebody else, and if not, we'll shut it down. We'll make one more call. This is KJ5GVQ to Raw Ham, looking to see if anybody anywhere wants to check in. Last call. Well, nothing heard. And like I say, we generally knock off about 8:30 there, Don. We appreciate you stopping by, man, and that was interesting that you in there with the insomnia group. I've seen them, but I've never checked in. Over.
Well, I appreciate you letting me check in, Richard. I'll check in next Wednesday, if it's okay with you. This is Kilo November 5 Echo.
Absolutely, bud. Like I said, we do it every Wednesday. We love to pass people around, and hopefully we'll have a few more. Kind of light night tonight. I don't think the band was playing too well. Over.
Well, you're pretty clear here, probably because of the weather. You never know. Hey, Richard, you have a good night.
You as well, bud, and maybe we'll catch you next Wednesday. This is KJ5GVQ, the Raw Ham. You can find us on YouTube, and we're going to shut this down and hopefully catch y'all down the log another day. All right, y'all. Appreciate you watching. 73s and